Paper 18. The Supreme Trinity Personalities. Supreme Trinity personalities are all created for specific service. They are designed by the Divine Trinity for the fulfillment of certain specific duties, and they are qualified to serve with perfection of technique and finality of devotion. There are 7 orders of the Supreme Trinity personalities. 1. Trinitized Secrets of Supremacy. 2. Eternals of Days. 3. Ancients of Days. 4. Perfections of Days. 5. Recents of Days. 6. Unions of Days. 7. Faithfuls of Days. These beings of administrative perfection are of definite and final numbers. Their creation is a past event. No more are being personalized. Throughout the grand universe, these Supreme Trinity personalities represent the administrative policies of the Paradise Trinity. They represent the justice and are the executive judgment of the Paradise Trinity. They form an interrelated line of administrative perfection extending from the Paradise spheres of the Father to the headquarters worlds of the local universes and to the capitals of their component constellations. All Trinity origin beings are created in Paradise perfection in all their divine attributes. Only in the realms of experience has the passing of time added to their equipment for cosmic service. There is never any danger of default or risk of rebellion with Trinity origin beings. They are of divinity essence, and they have never been known to depart from the divine and perfect path of personality conduct. 1. The Trinitized Secrets of Supremacy. There are 7 worlds in the innermost circuit of the Paradise satellites, and each of these exalted worlds is presided over by a corps of 10 Trinitized Secrets of Supremacy. They are not creators, but they are supreme and ultimate administrators. The conduct of the affairs of these 7 fraternal spheres is wholly committed to this corps of 70 supreme directors. Though the offspring of the Trinity supervise these 7 sacred spheres nearest Paradise, this group of worlds is universally known as the personal circuit of the Universal Father. The Trinitized Secrets of Supremacy function in groups of 10 as coordinate and joint directors of their respective spheres, but they also function individually in particular fields of responsibility. The work of each of these special worlds is divided into 7 major departments, and one of these coordinate rulers presides over each such division of specialized activities. The remaining 3 act as the personal representatives of triune deity in relation to the other 7, one representing the Father, one the Son, and one the Spirit. Although there is a definite class resemblance which typifies the Trinitized Secrets of Supremacy, they also disclose 7 distinct group characteristics. The 10 Supreme Directors of Divinington affairs are reflective of the personal character and nature of the Universal Father, and so it is with each of these 7 spheres. Each group of 10 resembles that deity or deity association which is characteristic of their domain. The 10 directors who rule Ascendington are reflective of the combined nature of the Father, Son, and Spirit. I can reveal very little about the work of these high personalities on the 7 sacred worlds of the Father, for they are truly the secrets of supremacy. There are no arbitrary secrets associated with the approach to the Universal Father, the Eternal Son, or the Infinite Spirit. The deities are an open book to all who attain divine perfection, but all the secrets of supremacy can never be fully attained. Always will we be unable fully to penetrate the realms containing the personality secrets of deity association with the 7-fold grouping of created beings. Since the work of these Supreme Directors has to do with the intimate and personal contact of the deities with these 7 basic groupings of universe beings when domiciled on these 7 special worlds, or while functioning throughout the grand universe, it is fitting that these very personal relations and extraordinary contacts should be held sacredly secret. The Paradise creators respect the privacy and sanctity of personality even in their lowly creatures, and this is true both of individuals and of the various separate orders of personalities. To beings of even high universe attainment, these secret worlds ever remain a test of loyalty. It is given us fully and personally to know the eternal gods, freely to know their characters of divinity and perfection, but it is not granted us fully to penetrate all of the personal relations of the paradise rulers with all of their creature beings. 2. The Eternals of Days. Each of the billion worlds of Havona is directed by a Supreme Trinity personality. These rulers are known as the Eternals of Days, and they number exactly 1 billion, one for each of the Havona spheres. They are the offspring of the Paradise Trinity, but like the Secrets of Supremacy, there are no records of their origin. Forever have these two groups of all-wise fathers ruled their exquisite worlds of the Paradise Havona system, and they function without rotation or reassignment. The Eternals of Days are visible to all will creatures dwelling in their domains. They preside over the regular planetary conclaves. Periodically, and by rotation, they visit the headquarters spheres of the 7 superuniverses. They are close of kin to, and are the divine equals of, the Ancients of Days, who preside over the destinies of the 7 supergovernments. When an Eternal of Days is absent from his sphere, his world is directed by a Trinity Teacher Son. Except for the established orders of life, such as the Havona natives and other living creatures of the central universe, the resident Eternals of Days have developed their respective spheres entirely in accordance with their own personal ideas and ideals. They visit each other's planets, but they do not copy or imitate. They are always and wholly original. The architecture, natural embellishment, Urantia structures, and spirit creations are exclusive and unique on each sphere. Every world is a place of everlasting beauty, and is wholly unlike any other world in the central universe. And you will each spend a longer or shorter time on each of these unique and thrilling spheres on your way inward through Havona to Paradise. It is natural on your world to speak of Paradise as upward, but it would be more correct to refer to the divine goal of ascension as inward. 3. The Ancients of Days. When mortals of time graduate from the training worlds surrounding the headquarters of a local universe and are advanced to the educational spheres of their superuniverse, they have progressed in spiritual development to that point where they are able to recognize and communicate with the high spiritual rulers and directors of these advanced realms, including the Ancients of Days. The Ancients of Days are all basically identical. They disclose the combined character and unified nature of the Trinity. They possess individuality and are in personality diverse, but they do not differ from each other as do the 7 Master Spirits. They provide the uniform directorship of the otherwise differing 7 superuniverses, each of which is a distinct, segregated, and unique creation. The 7 Master Spirits are unlike in nature and attributes, but the Ancients of Days, the personal rulers of the superuniverses, are all uniform and super-perfect offspring of the Paradise Trinity. The 7 Master Spirits on high determine the nature of their respective superuniverses, but the Ancients of Days dictate the administration of these same superuniverses. They superimpose administrative uniformity on creative diversity, and ensure the harmony of the whole in the face of the underlying creational differences of the 7 segmental groupings of the grand universe. The Ancients of Days were all trinitized at the same time. They represent the beginning of the personality records of the universe of universes, hence their name, Ancients of Days. When you reach Paradise and search the written records of the beginning of things, you will find that the first entry appearing in the personality section is the recital of the trinitization of these 21 Ancients of Days. These high beings always govern in groups of 3. There are many phases of activity in which they work as individuals, still others in which any 2 can function, but in the higher spheres of their administration they must act jointly. They never personally leave their residential worlds, but then they do not have to, for these worlds are the super-universe focal points of the far-flung reflectivity system. The personal abodes of each trio of the Ancients of Days are located at the point of spiritual polarity on their headquarters sphere. Such a sphere is divided into 70 administrative sectors, and has 70 divisional capitals in which the Ancients of Days reside from time to time. In power, scope of authority, and extent of jurisdiction, the Ancients of Days are the most powerful and mighty of any of the direct rulers of the time-space creations. In all the vast universe of universes, they alone are invested with a